Tocando sua xereca,
Hey guys, what up? Welcome back. This is the second Daylyt track of the day. This one's called I Am Spawn. The last one we dropped, a different sort of Daylyt were on that track. I won't say emotional, but very open about his past and his upbringing. Anyway, let's jump onto this one and see what this one's like. This one's still about where he grew up. Let's just see what this one's like. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Try to get 1,000 subs by April, so just press that subscribe button. Anyway, let's jump onto this.
Seen a gun, but wasn't no gun pointed at LAPD whatsoever. Never pointed no gun. His back was turned the whole time. Why did he run? Because he wasn't trying to get caught with the gun on him.
I think already by watching that little bit there, this is going to be about I won't say racism and segregation, but it's going to be a little bit how different races are still sort of looked down upon, or look to be sort of a lesser race. I don't want to sound racist because I'm not, but I like when you see how people portray a lot of different coloured people are automatically associated with crime and whatnot. So, like that guy there was saying that the guy had a gun and he started running, so he got shot. Yeah, but if it had been a white guy that started running, would he have got shot? A lot of political stuff might be in this track.
Yeah, feel me. Take a walk with me. Through Watts, this is a hog city. Birds attacking birds, it's a hog city. Hopscotch, block watch, the chalk city.
Taking us back down memory lane, man, is saying, let's take a walk through Watts. This is a hog city. There's birds attacking birds. This is a hawk city. And then he says hopscotch, block watching. Did you say block watching? This is chalk city. Hopscotch is that's chalked squares on the floor. Obviously blocks. You gotta watch your back if you grew up in Watts.
Hopscotch, block watch, the chalk city. Light, but it's a dog city. Walk with me through the mind of a man who done lost every nigga he grew up with. I'm just a wise nigga. You feeling me? No, my inner.
Yes, this is gonna be on the same sort of route as the Watts track that we just dropped. It's going to be very, very close to home for a lot of people to listen to this, I think, especially if you grew up in this sort of neighbourhood or this sort of lifestyle. It's talking about guys of the same race, killing each other. It's holding us back, it's not letting us progress. It's just talking. It's hard, he's just talking about people killing people for no reason, just for hating. He said it's holding back. It's taking us back a generation. Then he talks about slaves and how they were held back, and he said it's taking us back to that basically. But the only difference is we're not in chains, but we're still fucked.
Just as racist as anybody who chained us up. Although we out of the chains, we still remain fucked. This shit is mental. Simple, but we face and wash like we got pimples. Get locked and we facing a hole like we got dimples.
He says we're washing face like we've got pimples. You wash your face, that pimple, that spot cream. And then he said we're locked in. We're locked in like we've got dimples. Dimples are like on your face, but we said like locked in as in like locked in prison. he's talking a lot about, you know, how a lot of crimes always blamed on one race or one, or how societies come to see one sort of race or one sort of ethnicity, and as soon as you see somebody of that race or ethnicity, you think, oh, that they're always like that, you know, they're always doing drugs, or they're always selling drugs, or they're always, you know, associated with some sort of crime.
We facing a hole like we got dimples. We all bloods, but this crip shit got us crippled. Milking our babies, tugging on the nipple. Ass while we assed out, cause we sagging. Bragging how we got
now he's talking about different gangs, you know, he's saying we all bloods, but what did he say?
Bloods, but this crip shit got us crippled. Milking our babies.
He said we all bloods, but description got us crippled. And he said milking our babies.
Bloods, but this crip shit got us crippled. Milking our babies.
So description got us crippled. You know, so bloods and crips got us crippled. So saying about the gang war between the bloods and the crips.
Bloods, but this crip shit got us crippled. Milking our babies, tugging on the nipple. Ass while we assed out, cause we sagging. Bragging how we got small items in this large world. Go for the clam chowder and give them the large pearls.
Did you go for the lamb? He's talking about basically, you know, the divide between the rich and the poor. Said, oh, talk about how you've got all these small items, but you're in this big world where the higher ups, the people that've got more, they've got all this, they've got bigger items in this big world, you know, and how you go for the clam chowder, or how whoever goes for the clam chowder, you know, because it's cheap. Yeah, but while they're getting the pearls, you know, pearls come from clams. I think pearls come from clams. But you know what I mean, don't you? Where they get the chowder, well, you get the chowder, they, you know, they're getting the pearls. So he's talking about the divide between the rich and the poor.
This large world, go for the clam chowder and give them the large pearls. And then we get our top blew up, Marge world. But nobody wanted to be a Simpson, so we sip.
Then he talks about somebody getting the top blew up, but obviously talking about somebody getting shot in the head. But then he talks about, it says Marge, you know, Marge Simpson's got that big blue hair. He could be talking like nobody wants to have that simple life, you know. Maybe. So like simple life. And son as in like he's talking to somebody.
Simpson, so we sip some of that bottle. What's left in the bottle, we pour out the rest of it. To my rest in peace, niggas. We still in the street, niggas. Holy cow, it's still beef, nigga. One day we'll bring.
So they're talking about, you know, taking a sip, but you usually pour out like some of the bottled, you know, for your fallen friends or whatnot. But he's saying we take a sip and then we pour out the rest of the bottle. You know, so that's a lot of people that's like pouring that bottle out for, and it's not just one person.
We still in the street, niggas. Holy cow, it's still beef, nigga. One day we'll bring light to them darker spots. A day where it'll be alright for you to walk the block. A day where we can unite and they don't call the cops. Welcome to the harder watts. Getting these pennies the harder way. But if it's
so he's wanting to look for the day that, looking forward to the day that that everybody can unite, you know, and there's no gun violence, or there's no killing, or there's no gang warfare. I don't think that day's ever going to come, to be honest with you.
and they don't call the cops. Welcome to the harder watts. Getting these pennies the harder way. But if
So getting these pennies the harder way, getting this money the harder way. But Penny Hardaway used to play for, who did he used to play for? Did he play for Orlando Magic at the same time Shaquille?
and they don't call the cops. Welcome to the harder watts. Getting these pennies the harder way. But if it's magic, even magic got AIDS. No parade.
So yeah, Penny Hardaway used to play for Orlando Magic, but then he says, what does he say?
Getting these pennies the harder way, but if it's magic, even magic got AIDS.
Oh, so now he's talking about Magic Johnson, got AIDS, didn't he? So, talks about Penny Hardaway, then Magic Johnson. But then he's saying that but he's talking AIDS as in Magic Johnson got AIDS. But he's also talking about people getting help, like welfare or whatever.
But if it's magic, even magic got AIDS. No parade, but we still get the roses. What's hot about my city is that we still remain the coldest. I just noticed we rolled from the 3-day notice and 3 days left, but I ain't noticed. No heat, it was cold as hell in the new homes. To get past this life, I gotta move on. But I stay for my people.
He's talking about how cold and heartless some people have to be, to survive in the streets. And he said,
no heat, it was cold as hell in the new homes. To get past this life, I gotta move on.
Did he say to get past this life, I've got to move on? Or did he say to get a pastor's life? Like a pastor as in like a church sort of pastor? They're all about forgiving. I'm not sure about that one.
No heat, it was cold as hell in the new homes. To get past this life, I gotta move on. But I stay for my people. If we was born in this trap, we all gon' die equal. No sequel, but we could part two. I done seen too many seas get split.
So he's saying if we're all born here, but in Watts, he said we're all gonna die equal because there's nobody that's gonna make it out. There's nobody that's gonna better themselves or like that. But it says we're all born in this trap, and they're never going to depart, so they're never going to get away. And then he goes on about saying there's no sequel there, so there's no part 2, which also said no depart 2 or no part 2.
Equal, no sequel, but we could part 2. I done seen too many seas get split. Seen kids feel safe with a 22. Seen kids get killed, they make it to 22.
So talk about kids toting guns and then guys getting killed before they even hit 22. Or 22 like 22 caliber, but also 22 like 22 years of age.
Seen kids get killed, they make it to 22. And I seen kids make it to 21, 15 years old, 21 with no parole. To my people.
Seen kids getting 21 years with no parole. Can you imagine that? 21 get given a 21-year sentence at the age of 15. That's the best part of your life over, isn't it? You're given 21 years at 15, by the time you come out you're 36. It's my age. It's my age more or less, and you've missed out. You've missed out. These are the most important years out to realise this is where you learn most of your life skills and.
21 with no parole. To my Peter Road niggas, my Bonnie under niggas, and my high seas PJ niggas. We are bigger than this dumb shit. They want us to die, so I cried that we fall back. Cause we fighting a bigger fight. They won't control.
I think he's talking about different gangs there. And he's just wanting peace between them. Because there's not many people that make it out of that gang life. I know we've said it before, but it's not many people that survive to being old when you're living that sort of life.
Cause we fighting a bigger fight. They want control of a nigga life. They steady taking our lives, they give our niggas life. It's fucked up, ain't it? Patients only lead to hospitals.
He said it's instead of taking people's life, they're giving people life. You're either going on death row, you're either getting killed in the streets, you're going on death row, or you're getting life. He talks about patients in hospitals, so people got no patience.
Ain't it? Patience only lead to hospitals. So there's just an obstacle for us to grow, gain, build as a whole. But they put a man in a hole.
I think he's talking about the black community as a whole, you know, being held back and not being able to progress. You know, always being put into housing projects, you know, and stuff like that. So they never given the opportunity to break out, to break free of that sort of lifestyle.
Oh, but they put a man in the hole, they Saddam us. Only thing that
So they put a man in the hole, they Saddam us. You know, Saddam Hussein found in, but I thought he got caught in like a sewage thing. By the way, I said they put us in a hole. They said damn us. They like put him in a hole, just like throwing lives away by just sticking him in prison.
but they put a man in the hole, they Saddam us. Only thing they promise us is killing you. So we apes, we stuck like gorilla glue. True story. Who's worried about the man in the mask? The plan that I grasp. I am Spawn. I got us.
Yeah, so it's definitely a lot about race and being segregated, isn't it? So it's on the same sort of road the last track up we're on that we did one in it. No, it just feels like a continuation or a prequel to that one. I don't know which one came out first, but it's definitely the same message that's getting put across in it. Anyway, guys, that's that one done, man. I'm not usually like affected by music, like in a way that, well, obviously music affects people in different ways, but I don't really like feel like solemn or after listening to tracks. But you know, there's a couple of guys that I do know, you know, after like Khan and now these two tracks by Daylyt that I've just done, you know, it really makes you think about different societies and different communities and the way people are being brought up, the way people are having to live. Just goes to show how I'm not saying I'm rich, I'm not saying I'm poor, I'm just, you know, I come from a hard-working family. I work hard, my wife works hard, you know, and we've got the opportunity to provide for ourselves and as kids. And you know, a lot of people in different places don't have that sort of opportunity. You know, they get really low paid jobs, you know, they get and they probably don't even get jobs at all. A lot of them have to take to crime, you know, to support themselves. And it's, well, while you or me or whoever's living, you know, going out, going on holidays or whatever, you know, there's people that can't even afford to get off their street, you know what I mean, or their road, or can't afford to feed the families. Makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think. Anyway, guys, like I said, that's that one done. If you want to drop in, pop it in comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. I've got a bit of a cold at the minute, so I've got a bit of a sore throat. Yeah, that's that one anyway. I'll see you guys on the next one.